were talking yesterday about with TCO about the clinic and medical clinic there in Igandene. They have a medical clinic and it's run by the diocese. It was really originally run by the prayer house, but then the parish, but then they have Igandene, but they ran into difficulties again, I think, with money being, I don't know, or medicines or money or something being lost, and then so eventually they had somebody else take over administration because whoever was running it was not being very honest about it or something. So now the man who's in charge there, Father Francis Riwa, in the diocese the other day when I was in, he was again after us. He mentioned it before, and now he's back at it again, wanting the parish to take over the responsibility of administering the dispensary here, which is, there's another one over at Gaturi, which is also being managed really from Igoji Parish, because they're so far up here, they were not being cared for properly, I guess. So, but it's not. It makes some money. It's not like it's a burden on the parish. It serves people, and they try to sell the medicines much cheaper and give some service much cheaper than they have. As I was saying, well, I have no problem with that if the intention is not just to use it as a money-making kind of thing, because it's already the poor people who are coming. You have to, sell the medicines to them as cheap as you can, and still manage to pay for your nurse and for your lab technician, for their salaries, but not see it as a money-making thing for the parish or something, but to put whatever profit is there to put it back into improving the facility or something. So if people are willing to do that, to sort of have it as an independent kind of a thing where it's not there to make money, but rather to serve people, then I think I would be in favor of taking responsibility over here again in the parish for the clinic. And then in the original plans here, they also had in mind to build a clinic here. And I said, well, why would you need a clinic now in Kionyo when there's private clinics right here? There's one or two. He said, well, there's three, he said, to Tisio. But he said, you can't, they're private and they're gouging the people, right? Like as soon as you, rather than say at a Igandene where you might pay 20 shillings or something for a little bit of medicine, then right away here it would be 200. It's about 10 times as much or something at the private clinic. And then he says they don't have any equipment, like they don't have any lab equipment to check for blood, and even if you do have people there, they're very poorly trained. You don't have to have even to be in a lab in these little clinics. You don't have to have gone through an official training program and get certification. You can get some training by watching others or whatever. Like there's the sisters at Igandene, they have one of their young novices now. She just took her first vows. Now she's gone to Kobo Hospital just to basically work in the lab, voluntarily work in the lab to see how they operate. And then when she's finished, she'll help out in one of the labs in their clinic maybe, and they're taking care of a clinic in the Kanakini Parish. So she'll help out there with no certification, no real proper thing. You can get to proper training, but her marks were not that high enough to get into the course in Nairobi. So that's the second best. Is she's just going to go get training as best she can and help out. So that's the way it is. It might eventually change where they say no one can be, offering these services in a clinic if you don't have proper certification, but it's not that way now. So the cost, so this is the reason why they're interested in even building a clinic here too, is the cost of getting services at the private clinics is so much higher. So that again may be a very valid reason, to do something here too. I don't know. We have to look at that.